Hi guys, happy you're here. I'm also going live on Instagram right now. Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Deanna from Motionally Available. I'm so excited you're here. This is Yoga for Dancers, an hour-long class, simply using asana, meaning the poses in yoga, to just dive into maybe what a dancer is interested in working on. Things like hip mobility, long lines, and lots of flow to work through movement. So whether you're a dancer or you just like dance or you have no idea what's happening and you're just here for a yoga class, I promise you're going to enjoy it. I want you to take a moment to just get your space settled. If you need to move dog toys out of the way or anything else like that, I'll give you just 1 minute. Also, any props that you might want. If you feel that you'd like some blocks, a strap, or anything else that might be useful to you, go ahead and gather that right now. Awesome. Take 1 minute. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started on our backs today. So lay flat on your back. Head is at the back of your mat. Feet are at the top of your mat. Yeah. Hi, guys. Okay, let's get started. Now, if you are a dancer, I want you to really work on connecting with your breath today and really try to work into that movement, synchronizing your breath, your movement, and really being intentional about body placement. Same thing goes if you're a yogi taking this class. Really focus on meshing your movement with your breath. And we might move a little more rhythmically, no music, and that might bring a deeper meaning to your practice and also to your movement. All right. Go ahead and lay flat on your back. Option to bend the knees or extend the legs nice and long. If you have your knees bent, maybe you notice the weight of your pelvis really neutral. It's a great place to be. If your legs are extended, just make an extra double check that your pelvis is indeed neutral, not tucked under, so your ribcage is too open. Find your position. Either bring your hands to your belly or bring your arms out to the side. And I want you to take a moment to notice every bit of the body that touches the floor. Notice the way your hands or feet make contact with the ground. Maybe rock or roll them a moment and let them relax again. Feel the way your legs and your arms are heavy. Notice the broadness across your shoulders. Notice the weight of your pelvis down into the mat. Notice the way your spine is long. And then notice your head. Maybe tuck the chin slightly, re-relax the neck. So that long line through your spine also extends to the neck. If your eyes aren't already closed, close them. And I want you to just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Rhythm with me, in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, feel that belly rise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, belly falls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time with me. Big belly breath. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the body loose and heavy, continue to breathe naturally. And I want you to bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. I want you to notice the natural rise and fall of the hand that's on the belly. How your breath has the ability to help the body be more efficient. Every inhale drawing in oxygen, converting that air, and exhaling carbon dioxide. I want you to notice your heart and where you're at today. Maybe choosing to bring onto your mat something good from your day. Maybe the goodness of your dance, that good feeling you get from that class. Or maybe you want to shake off the day, letting your heart rest a little with clarity, rest a little with calmness. Knowing that as movers in whatever medium we practice in, our intention on our heart and our breath just might be the most important things that we bring to our movement. I want you to take just a few moments to notice what's on your heart, to steady that breath in silence. You might naturally start to come to an intention for today's practice. I encourage you to fill it or direct it towards a sense of worthiness. Worthiness to move gently and to move for yourself, not performing for anyone else, but your own joy. On your next exhale, go ahead and let your head turn to the right, ear towards the floor. Inhale, nose to the ceiling. Exhale, left ear towards the floor, let the head turn. Inhale, nose to the ceiling. Exhale, turning right. Inhale, nose to the ceiling. Exhale, turning left. One more set. Just notice the way your neck feels. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, pause. On your next inhale, I want you to separate your arms out to the side, then up over the head, tracing on the floor like you're doing a big snow angel. Exhale, circle them out and down. Inhale, out and up. And exhale, out and down. Maybe your arms are nice and loose, or maybe they stretch. Either way, one more set. Inhale, out and up. And exhale, out and down. Let them settle. And go ahead and bring those knees up. Soles of the feet down into the floor. Continue to breathe naturally. Take a moment to bring your hands to your hips. Notice that both sides of your pelvis are equally rooted. Notice that your shoulders are equally heavy. And then see if you can make the space under your spine a little smaller. You don't need to flatten or tuck the pelvis. Just get really long in that spine. You might find that you feel flattening out of your spine, not because it presses down, because you find some length. On your next inhale, I want you to bring your knee into your chest, right side, heel up to the ceiling. Exhale, extend it down, option to point the foot. Hover, inhale, knee to chest, heel to ceiling. Exhale, slowly lower. How long can you get your leg? Inhale in and up. Exhale long. Hold the hover wherever you choose. Pause. I want you to feel your hips. Are they level? Is one sinking lower than the other? Gently draw that foot up one more time. Option to just hold it up above you. Maybe allowing that blood, any inflammation in the feet to just run down the leg. Imagining any swelling, any tension in the feet, just relaxing out of the toes. If you'd like to take a stretch, you can reach behind the leg and gently pull forward. Keeping both hips flat. Our leg is parallel in front. Gently release the leg and flex the foot, arms to a T. Gently draw the right leg out to the side. See if you can keep your toes pointing the same direction. The moment you feel your hips become unlevel, pull the leg back up a little and pause. Hold for 3 breaths for me. Nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. Both hips down, both shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Really stable. Inhale. Subtle strength. You got it. And exhale. Gently bring the right foot back up. Bring it into the chest and release the fingers over the shin or behind the knee. Feel free to roll the knee out to the side and in, or just hold it steady, your choice. Gently place the right sole of the foot down to switch to the left side. Left knee comes into the chest, inhale. Heel comes up to the ceiling. Exhale as you flex or point the leg all the way down to a hover. How much length can you get? Inhale, in and up. Exhale, stretch it long. Don't let those hips shift. Keep them really level. You don't have to go low. Inhale, in and up. Exhale, long. Last time, inhale, in and up. Exhale, long. This time, hold the hover. You got it. Notice your hips. If one is sinking lower than the other, make an adjustment. Find your subtle strength, not your gripping strength, your alignment-based strength. Gently bring the foot back up one more time and flex it. Notice your toes pointing over the head. Slowly bring the left leg out to the side, keeping the toes in the same direction. It's a nice turnout. If you start to feel the hips move, pause. Bring it up a little. Reset. 3 long breaths here. You got it. Keep your right knee pointing up. Really square hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Gently bring the foot back up. Knee into the chest. Take a moment to interlace the fingers over the shin or behind the knee. Bring that knee to the chest or simply just roll it side to side. Keep on doing that for just a moment. Just warming up that hip. Noticing how that feels. Keep it moving. Awesome. You're looking good. All right, bring both knees into the chest. Keep it moving. I'm just making sure my phone is charged for my friends on Instagram. Start to rock side to side. Rolling to the right and to the left. Noticing the space between your hip bones. Noticing the space between your shoulder blades. See how flat you can get your spine. Now I want you to start rocking and rolling up and down along the spine like a ball. Maybe starting to roll all the way upward. Like you're going to come to a seated position and then roll all the way back down. You guys rock. Thank you for your patience. Rocking and rolling up and down along the spine. Rocking and rolling up and down along the spine so you can really try to express a C curve in the back. time you come up, see if you can leave the feet off the ground. Coming into your boat pose. Take it one more time so you know where we're going. Option to take any modifications of boat or really extend. Feel free to pause or keep the big toes touching and gently open the knees and take it out. I'll face front with you guys. Bring it in, bring it out, bring it in, and out. 3 more, 3, and 2, and 1. Tabletop, sweep those legs around, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread wide. On an inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, tailbone up. This is cow. Exhale, pull the belly up into the spine, rounds the head and the pelvis. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, belly rises. Continue doing that. Maybe close the eyes. Just notice intrinsically how the body feels. And as you take it, I want you to notice the contraction on one side of your body and the stretch on the other. I want you to also notice the way your neck feels. Really trying to encourage that neck to follow the line of the spine. Take a moment to come back center. Make sure the wrists are right under the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. Now, I want you to take the right knee off the mat just an inch. Engage the core. And just hold. Try to keep everything in the spine stationary. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Bring the right knee down, left knee up. Just an inch. Barely hovering. Keep the abs engaged and the hips level. Best you can. Holding for 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly march the right knee off the ground and the left knee off the ground. It's the smallest, subtlest movement we're going to do all of class. And as you move, I want you to zip up the abdominals, really drawing in through the midline. You don't need to suck it in, we're just engaging. And as you move straight up and straight down with that thigh, just engage those deep abdominals. Good. Rest. Tuck the toes, down dog. Walk those hands forward slightly. Feel free to pedal out the feet when you arrive there. Taking a moment to swivel the hips if it feels good. And as you're loosening up the lower body, let's go ahead and firm up the upper body. Fingers spread wide, ears between the biceps. Neck is really long. Maybe gazing at the toes so the neck is extra long through the back of the neck. Hips up and back. Heels are driving down, but they don't have to touch the floor. And it's okay to bend the knees slightly. I want you to go ahead and inhale through plank. Option to bring those knees down. If they're up, bring your shoulders over the fingertips. Engage the core. Exhale, chaturanga. This is elbows point back as we lower all the way down to the floor with control. Inhale, cobra. Gently shine the chest forward so you can lift those hands off the mat. Exhale, down dog. Take that 2 more times with me. It's our low flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, lift the heels, like you're stretching backwards. Inhale. Exhale, tippy toe the feet all the way up to the mat. Fold forward. Take a moment to hang in ragdoll, letting everything be heavy. Notice the way the spine feels. Notice the way the neck feels. If it feels good to rock, go for it. moment to find stillness. And I want you to bring the feet hip width apart. So about 2 fists distance. Feet are parallel to each other. Really gently, we're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Put a little bend in the knees. Drop the tailbone. And start to engage the lowest part of the belly so the lower back stacks. Then work through the middle of the torso, belly then back, upper, belly then back, and shoulders roll back. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, cycle the arms. Exhale, sit down through chair. Option to leave the arms up or heart center. Inhale, tall. Exhale, lift the heels. Inhale, lower the heels. Exhale, hands down, roll down. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, flat back forward. Feel free to flow the arms wherever you choose. Nice flat spine. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Every time you stand, that's our pattern. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, no hands. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, lift the heels. Inhale. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. This time, hinge with me all the way up. Exhale, heart center, stand really tall. Inhale, cycle the arms. Flow through chair, exhale. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, lift the heels. Inhale, lower the heels. Exhale, hands down, roll it down. Inhale, roll up. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Lots of directions. Feel free to adjust in any way you want. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. One more time through that sun salutation. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the heels. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, hinge to stand. Exhale, heart center, stand so tall. Inhale, cycle the arms. Exhale, chair. Inhale, tall. Exhale, lift the heels. Inhale, lower the heels. Exhale, hands down, roll down. Inhale, roll up, and hands up. Exhale, flat back forward. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Lift those hands, chest forward. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment to pause. Notice equal weight in the hands and the feet. I want you to look at your 10 toes facing forward. Notice the squareness of your hips. Lift the right foot up, 3-legged dog, but keep the right ankle flexed so you can see that the toes point down, so does the knee. No turn out here. Inhale, lift the heel an inch higher. And exhale, knee to nose. Keep the foot flexed. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. This time we're stepping it through in runner's lunge. Feet are hip width apart. All 10 toes face forward. Hands can plant or hover off the mat. There's a long line from the crown of your head forward to your back heel backwards. Maybe you can hover the torso over your front leg. Lots of strength if you're doing the hover. Hold here, another breath. Hands plant down if they're not already. Left knee down, untuck the toes. Keep the right foot where it is. Arms to the knees, hips are straight up. From here, I want you to go ahead and start to tip to the right, even if it's just so subtle. Inhale, center, reach up. Exhale, left, just a little. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. And exhale, left. One more set. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Hips are square. We're just moving from the waistline up. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Continue to breathe naturally as you come down through lizard. Hands to the mat if they're not already. Turn your right toes out to the side. Option to sink a little lower. In this position, I want your left kneecap to point downward. Do not roll to the outside edge of the knee. If this feels good, great. Feel free to stay. Take any modifications you'd like. Or you can go ahead and reach your right hand around to your left foot. I like to take my toes, tuck them under, pull that knee back just so slightly. That way, as I bend my back knee, I'm not on the kneecap, but I'm above the kneecap. From there, left hand into the mat, right hand to the foot. Try not to sickle that back leg. Just wherever you're at, work where you are. There's no pressure to perform, just stretch. Maybe close the eyes. Release the foot if you captured it. Both hands down to the mat. Turn the right toes to face front. Pyramid. Tuck your back toes. Pass through your runner's lunge on your way to the staggered fold. Feet are flat. All 10 toes face forward. I want you to take a moment and check your low back. It should be level, not turned one way or the other. This is a really great opportunity to walk the hands up the leg. Make sure you're really square. Or you can grab your blocks, whatever you need. You're more than welcome to stay and fold. If you'd like, you can come with me through a little bit of strength. Bring the hands to the hips. Flat back forward. Inhale as you stand up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. Focus on a flat back. Don't curl it on the way down. Notice how straight it is up here. Then exhale, flat, 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 flat. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. We're holding for one more breath. Folded forward, hands on the mat. Blocks your leg. Step the left foot forward. Be with the right at the top of your mat. Right under your pelvis. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, hinge to stand. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, cycle the arms. Exhale, chair. Inhale, tall. Lift the heels. Exhale. Inhale, lower the heels. Exhale, hands down, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Hands come up too. Exhale, flat back forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down dog. Continue to breathe naturally and pause. Spread those fingers wide, equal weight in both hands. Look at all 10 toes facing forward. Square feet, square hips. Left foot starts to come up. Keep flexing the ankles, the toe and knee points downward, stay parallel. Inhale, lift the heel just an inch. Exhale, knee to nose, keep the foot flexed. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, stay parallel. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. This time we're stepping it through in runner's lunge. Feet hip width apart, all 10 toes face forward. Option to keep the hands planted or hover. If you're hovering, see if you can bring the torso off the front leg, even if you have to come up a little higher. Really long line out the top of the head, and then out back through the right heel. Deep breaths here. Gently plant the hands if they're not already. Right knee down, low lunge. Untuck the toes, keep the ankle long. Hands can come to the knees, hips, or straight up. And really find your center here. Everything is still parallel, meaning we're not turned out in the hips at all. Pelvis heavy and forward. Down and forward. On your next exhale, maybe try to tip ever so slightly to the left. Just from the waistline up, hips do not move. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. And exhale, a little left. One more set. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. You made it. Inhale, up. Continue to breathe naturally as the hands come down to the mat. Turn the left toes out to the side. Option to sink a little lower. Take a moment to breathe here in your lizard. If you have any modifications that you want to take, go for it. But make sure the right kneecap points downward. No rolling to the side. Keep it really, really square. Feel free to stay. If you'd like to reach around for your leg, option to tuck the back toes, adjust the knee, bend the right knee. Right hand down into the mat, left hand reaches around for the foot. Try not to sickle, strong ankles. Wherever you're at, work hard. You've got this. Deep breaths, long and slow. With control, release your back foot if you've grabbed it. Hands down to the mat. Turn the left toes in, preparing for runner's lunge, so we can make our way to pyramid. All 10 toes face forward, feet are hip width apart. Really double check, especially on the second side. Feet are hip width apart like railroad tracks, not on a tightrope. Heels are flat, down. Check in with your low back, make sure it's not slanted. You're always welcome to walk your hands up the leg, grab your blocks. Focusing on this big staggered fold. You are more than welcome to stay right here. If you'd like to work through a little strength with me, gently bring the hands to the hips. Find your flat back. So we're not curled forward, we're flat back. Even if you have to come up really high to find it, that's okay. High, middle, low, whatever it is. Inhale, hinge all the way up to stand. Memorize that feeling of flatness in the back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Good, control the hips, it's really tricky. Exhale, flat. All the way down, one more time. Inhale, up. And exhale, flat back forward. When you reach your own depth, just relax and take one more breath to fold. Relax over. Step the right foot forward. Double check that the feet are at the top of your mat, hip width apart. Inhale halfway, all the way up. Let's finish the stand. Exhale, heart center, get even taller. Inhale, cycle the arms. Exhale, chair. Inhale, up. Exhale, lift the heels. Inhale, lower the heels. Exhale, hands down, roll it down. Inhale, roll up, and then hands come up. Exhale, flat back forward, all the way to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Use the strength of your back. You got this. Exhale, down dog. Three-legged dog, right foot up. Just breathe naturally. Look at your flexed right foot and then turn it out. Option to point the toes and lift as high as you can. It's okay to stretch down through the left heel. Now, even though your right hip is open, the shoulder's got to be square, so try not to open up the right shoulder. Option to keep the leg straight or drop the foot off behind you. If it feels good to just stay in the position you're in, go for it. If you'd like to move with me, inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, drop the foot off. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, drop the foot off. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, drop the foot off. How's your left standing leg? Make sure it's square. Straighten the right leg. Flex the ankle, square it off, three-legged dog. Deep inhale with me, lift the heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left tricep, big strong breath. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. This time we're stepping it through. Runner's lunge. Take a moment to pause. Soften your shoulders. Warrior two. Spin the back heel down and start to cartwheel the arms open. Take a moment to make sure that your right big toe is visible on the inside of your right knee. Your left foot is not turned out more than a right angle to your left leg. Arms outstretched. Hips are open here. Open those shoulders as well. As you stretch long, feel the rib cage over the pelvis. Inhale, reach it tall. Exhale, warrior two, press the arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, press it down. Inhale up. Exhale, press it down. Peaceful warrior. Bring the left hand down by the leg. Right arm reaches up and back. Make sure that this is a side bend, not a back bend. Left hand can be anywhere on the leg but the knee. Keep your lunge strong. Inhale as you come back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Right elbow to the knee or right hand to the floor. Left arm over the head. Your right knee should still be over your right ankle. Double check your lines. We're going to flow through that. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior. 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 Pause. It was side angle, but I think you guys got it. You're smart. You didn't be here in side angle. Soften your neck wherever you're at. And gently come back for your warrior two. Begin to straighten your front leg. Reach your right fingertips over the right foot. Triangle pose. You should be really open in the shoulders. Relax them away from the ears. Gaze wherever you want to, but the neck has the least amount of tension. Use your strength. Inhale the upper body upright. Turn all 10 toes to face the same direction. Exhale, forward fold, flat back into your big straddle stretch. Feel free to adjust the feet and keep them parallel so all 10 toes face forward. Imagine there's a magnet on the top of the head rooting you downward. And then if you were up against a wall, your heels and your hips should be in line. Feet should be far enough apart that you're getting a nice stretch, but close enough that you still have control. Maybe bend the knees and re-straighten them. If that feels comfortable and good, great. If it feels too wide as you bend the knees, bring them in a little. Go ahead and reach for your right leg. Try to bring your heart as close to the knee as possible. Keep the hips square, so try not to sit towards the right. Just readjust the upper body. Hips should stay still in space. If it feels good to hold on with the left hand to that ankle, you can always bring the right hand to the hip, or maybe all the way around to the left back pocket. Gently release out of your twist, come center. Runner's lunge on the right side. Walk your hands around to the top of your mat for a standing split. Push your weight into your right leg, and then lift the left leg. It's still a split, even if it's not 180, because the left hip is open, but the shoulders are square. Feel free to stay here and just fold forward. Imagine the chest coming close to the shin, or if you'd like to pulse with me, we're going to lower the toe to the mat behind us, just like tendu, derriere. Then we're going to lift it up like a big battement. Inhale up. Exhale down really slow. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Inhale up, breathe naturally. Everyone holds here for one more breath. Runner's lunge. Step and reach back with the left toes. All 10 toes face forward. Three-legged dog, right foot up and back. Down dog, 2 feet down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Lift those hands, use your strength. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment, equal weight in the hands. Left foot up, three-legged dog. Look at your left toes. Now turn out the leg. Option to lift it as high as you'd like. Option to point. The shoulders should be square. Do not open up the left shoulder. Feel free to stay here, or if it feels good to bend the left knee, you can let it hang over to the side. If it feels good to add movement, inhale, leg straightens. Exhale, foot drops off. Watch those shoulders. Inhale long. Exhale, drop it off. Inhale long. Exhale, drop it off and hold. All together. Extend your left leg. Flex the ankle, square it off. Inhale, lift it an inch. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. We're stepping it through, runner's lunge. Preparing for warrior 2. Just take a moment first. Shake out the neck if it feels tense. Shoulders, if it feels tense. You stay put. I'm going to go ahead and just switch my facing so I can be towards the camera. Warrior 2, spin the back heel down. Cartwheel those arms open. Take a moment to check your feet position. To be able to see the left big toe on the inside of the left leg. Right foot's no more than a right angle to the back leg. As the arms stretch out, the ribcage stays over the pelvis. Let's flow it up. Inhale, reach for the ceiling, straight arms, straight legs. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, press it down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, press it down. Just continue to breathe naturally. Peaceful warrior. Left arm reaches up and then maybe back. Right hand's down the back leg, anywhere but the knee. Take a moment to make sure this is indeed a side bend, not a back bend. Adjust your neck for the least amount of tension. Keep the lunge strong. Gently inhale your way back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow to the knee or left hand to the floor. Right arm reaches over the head. Just take a moment to pause. Check that the knee is right over the ankle. Really strong alignment. Let's flow that. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle and pause. Just breathe. And then use your strength to make your way back to warrior two. Start to just straighten the front leg and then reach the left fingertips as far as you can forward. Triangle. Left hand to the shin or floor. Right hand reaches up, shoulders nice and open to the side. Adjust your head so there's the least amount of tension in your neck possible. And then use your strength, come all the way back up. Turn all 10 toes to face forward. Exhale, forward fold in your straddle. Hang upside down. You can stretch it out or just relax and hang. Either way, I want you to find the width of the feet that feels good to you. You can feel free to adjust it. Maybe bend the knees a few times to make sure you're in a safe, square position. If it feels good to rock, go for it. But I want us to not sink back. Hips need to be over the heels. So once again, if your heels were back up against a wall, so would your sits bones. Imagine the top of the head like a magnet towards the floor. Soften the shoulders and the arms, even if you're reaching behind the legs. Let that shoulder, neck, and back really soften. Take a peek at your left leg. Option to go ahead and reach for the left leg. Imagine the sternum coming in line with the leg. Try not to shift the hips, keep them square. So we're not sitting to one side. Hips stay still in space. If it feels good to twist or open up a little bit more, right hand holds on to the ankle, left hand to the hip, or even to the back pocket. Slowly begin to unwind. Runner's lunge at the top of your mat. Look at your left foot. Walk those hands around, preparing for our standing split. Put your weight into your front leg. Lift the right leg. Our standing split is simply a standing split because our back leg is turned out. Our shoulders are square. If it feels good to stay, stay. Really focus on that fold. If you want to move with me, slowly lower the leg. Exhale to tap the toe on the ground. Inhale, lift the leg as high as you can. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower with control, so slow. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up and hold. Runner's lunge. Begin to step the right foot all the way back. Three-legged dog, left foot up and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, down dog, 2 feet down. Pause here for a moment. Just notice any differences between this down dog and the last down dog class. Gently walk the hands to the feet or the feet to the hands. Your choice. Bring the big toes to touch. And then drop the hips, lift the heels, come onto the ball of the feet. Big ankle strengthener here. How high can you lift the heels? Maybe you can bring the hands to the knees or the hips or the shoulders or heart center. Heart center is really great for using that midline. Squeeze in. Thighs, core, hands. Now, make sure your ankles are really straight. Push down with your big toe for a little extra support. Do not rock out to the pinkies. Stay. Or if you'd like an extra challenge, start to stand up. Leave the heels off the ground. Really slowly. Try to stay upright in the spine. Don't lean forward. Let's go back down. Heels are still off. If they come down, that's okay. Just take a deep breath and see if you can lift them again. Keep your knees over your toes. One more time if you'd like to play. You got it. Try not to lean forward. It's not like chair. We're straight up and down. And lower. Hands down, heels down, hips up. Take a moment to just rock side to side. Maybe bring those feet a little wide, like parallel second. Ragdoll upside down. Should be standing at the top of your mat. We're going to come down for a little mobility squat. Feet are hip width apart. Bend the knees. Keep the heels flat on the ground. See if you can start to lower the hips all the way down to the ground. It's okay to reach the arms forward for a little counterbalance. If this is just not working for your knees, that's okay. Come meet us in cobbler's pose or butterfly. Soles the feet together. Grab onto those ankles. Gently place the elbows into the knees. And just tip forward. We're not rolling forward. Nice little flat back stretch. Stay where you are. And just simply sit up. I want you to bring your hands over your right knee. Bring your left leg behind. So you're in a figure four. Your leg might be behind you, or it might be more side like mine. If that's the case, your front shin and then your left shin form kind of a right angle. Can stay upward. Or if it feels good to fold forward, go for it. If it feels good to change the angle of your body, that's okay too. We'll gently begin to sit up. I want you to bring the knees up and just windshield wiper the shins side to side for a second. Come back to your cobblers just for placement. Place your hands over your left thigh. Bring your right leg behind you or to the side. Whatever more is okay with your own alignment. It can be all the way back, like attitude, or your shins might form more of a right angle. Option to then fold forward if it feels good. If you want to change the angle of how you fold, that's okay. Gently start to come up. Bring those knees up to windshield wiper the legs side to side. Loosen up those hips. And then bring your feet back to the top of your mat if you've traveled. Feet are flat, Pilates roll down. Start to tuck the pelvis, big C curve from tailbone through the spine, through the neck and the top of the head. Reach the arms overhead and the toes really long, stretched out. Fetal position on the right side, roll all the way onto the right. Stack your shoulders, stack your knees. Keep the hips just where they are. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, open the shoulders, but see if you can keep the hips and the knees just where they are. Maybe close the eyes and just let gravity do its job. No effort here. Start to slow down. Gently sweep the arm down towards the hip. And then curl up in your fetal position. Stretch it long and roll to your back. Longest line from your toes and fingers. And then start to move into your left fetal. Stacking the knees, the hips, and the shoulders to find your alignment. And you can inhale, right arm up. Exhale, open. Maybe really bring that left hand to the knees to help you stay square. Close your eyes if they're not already and just soften. Start to bring the right hand down by the hip. Then close it up. Stretch long fingertips away from the toes. Roll onto the back. Then I want you to come into a final resting pose. Maybe you're just flat on your back, straight arms, straight legs. Maybe you're in butterfly or cobblers. If your knees are just tired and your hips are done, you can also walk the feet wide and knock the knees together. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to come back to your intention. If you lost it, find it again or find a new one. Maybe it's changed as you've moved, as you've been a little more mindful in your movement. I want you to notice all the goodness that is part of your movement, that is not for others, and just for yourself. Only concerned with the way a movement makes you feel, like a little kid running down a big hill, or the first time you jump into the cold ocean in the beginning of summer. Notice the joy and excitement in your movement, and then let yourself rest. Body still, mind still. Long, slow, natural breaths. I want you to stay here for a little while longer. I'm going to gently bring my own hands to heart center. Say namaste. The light, the effort, the work, the goodness in me recognizes all the same in you. You have a wonderful night. If you enjoy your Shavasana a little while longer. My name is Deanna with Motionally Available. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, guys.